Alright. Let me do a chat. Starting a little early today. Because I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow because I get the mower fixed. I gotta get a tire on my truck. I gotta get a few things done tomorrow. It'll take me a while. I work today, so I work tomorrow too. So let's get us some food and a roly-poly. Alright, oh, I need some ammo. What am I doing? Sorry, excuse me, chat. Take some BP bullets. That's 190. Let me see. That's 160. And let's stick with the PP. Get rid of that stuff for now. Try to get rid of some of that stuff. We got a lot of it, yeah. Alright, we'll take this 3 PC. Yeah. Got all our injectors, got let's go to the woods. Got Skip in the background. The village is Skip Smith. Hope I don't get in trouble for that, but I've asked him before and he said he don't care. It's just background. He just read the news from the villages in Florida. That was a place I was thinking about retiring to, but then I found a decent piece of land, kind of where I was before. And then we'll put a tiny house on that and 3-car garage and fence the property in. Just chill. Should be nice. That's my plan anyway. Cement the driveway. Get everything all set up. It's right off of a hard road, so at least I don't have the sand road, dirt road. So if I want a motorcycle, I can buy a motorcycle if I want. Use a golf cart and stuff like that if I need to. Alright, where we at? Go. Straight round in, barrel. Hopefully get there. I need to get me a power filter. I used to find them over here in the bunker. So we'll see. setup. Power builders again. So I don't understand why they made that as a thing to move on in this, and you're not, and they're not going to give you any of them. That sounds like partisan. Alright, let's go see if we can find Mr. Partisan. Yep, Mr. Partisan.
Ну что ты, змеёныш, занят? Иди сюда! Граната! what? Granata!
Fuck is he at?
Если испугался!
This fucking bastard at? Fuck is he at? How did I not? Oh, man. Alright, let's go to interchange, get us some money. We gotta get this money done too. Okay. Ooh, alright. Alright, let's go turn some lights on and get this going. Nice. Stop talking shit, bro. You're about to die. Look at he's in that bush. Yeah. That really kind of sucks. It's really not. I mean, that tank battery, but I can't carry that damn thing. Oh, did I turn it on? Nothing downstairs to that. And I have to go all the way to Emercom. That's not even an option right there. Alright. So, that was a shitty drop, bro. Nice. Need that. killer. Thanks, killer. Oh yeah, labs card. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go check, see if there's a big pulling over here. Which I know there's not. I don't know why I'm doing it. They've taken pretty much everything out of the normal places we used to check.
тут кому? Вот он! Вот он! Не один же, выходи!
Shiloh, stop it. We'll let you out in a minute, BB. Stop it. I see you, pretty girl. Just stop it. Where the fuck did that come from?
Contact!
I need to reload.
Enemy frag! Contact! Shit, I missed!
find the spot. Daddy let you out in a minute. I'll be right back. Alright. That was a pretty good run. Pretty fun run anyway, I would say. In my opinion. We got Killa. Spear. Still Killa's helmet. Still down. Sauce put in there. We'll put this in there. I I'm lost, man. I don't know. I really don't know where I'm gonna get the filters. I really don't. Trying to remember where I found them at, but man, I really can't. I really don't remember anywhere finding them other than woods down there. We would go down in there and find them in the bunker. I don't know where else I would go to find them. I know all technical, some of the technical crates on reserve probably, but I don't think I even found any in labs. We'll check something. Hold on. it's in woods. Alright. Well, we're just gonna have to run roads like crazy then, I guess. I hate doing that, but we're gonna have to do it. Alright, well, let's do it. That's all we can do. Just gonna have to keep running it until we find them. Well, that worked out. We got one. Gotta get it out now. Let's just get out. We got the filters now, so that's balls.
ты? Передашь парням на выходе. Ладно, поговорим. Для начала его надо обслужить. Нет, тебя я и близко к такой серьезной машине не подпущу. Может, еще и пиво в твой подвал отправить? Чтобы не скучно было. Нет, хрен там. Поищи на базе Росрезерва авиационное масло. АМГ-10 называется. Хранится может. В канистрах или в специальных контейнерах. Ты реально думаешь, что после всего, что ты сделал, я буду еще и помогать тебе с твоей работой? Тебе вертушка нужна? Ты и голову включай. Слушай, а чего генерал молчит? Думает, у нас в армии так. Если генерал молчит, значит, либо думает, либо портрет. Ну-ну, не задерживаю тогда.
So, going to reserve. You guys like daily horoscope? I just like this one. that's the first time that's happened in a while. Alright, this is where I need to be. So I need to get that helicopter. seeing a helicopter right here by the... boy. Got it. Let's get out. There's a key. Oh, it's around. a little bit of money out of it. Well, we will make a little bit of money out of it.
Что забыл здесь, а? Оставь у входа. Я передам парням, чтобы готовили машину. Тут такое дело. Я поговорил с пилотами. И тебе скажу, как есть. Не готовы они на неизвестный корабль лететь. Вертолет я тебе дам, но только для эвакуации с корабля. Для десанта придется искать кое-что еще. Слишком опасно. Мало ли кто там на корабле засел. Можно вертолет и повредить, и вообще потерять вместе с экипажем. А других пилотов у меня нет. Это не важно. Так что, ты вертолет брать будешь или нет? Тогда слушай внимательно. Вертолет сможет забрать тебя только с подходящей площадки. Надеюсь, на твоем кораблике такая будет. Когда зачистишь площадку, подай сигнал РСП, и птичка прилетит. Еще кое-что. Не забудь взять с собой валюту. Каждый вылет недешево обходится. Мои парни тебя проводят.
А, это ты? Что-то важное? Отлично. Я смог определить координаты ледокола, но не перехватывал никаких переговоров. Скорее всего, отступники уже выдвинулись к Борею. Помни о том, что этот ледокол может быть важным объектом террор-групп, а значит, хорошо защищен. Удачи. Не забудь дверь за собой закрыть.
Nice. Now we got an icebreaker open.
Добрый день, господа.
Alright, so yeah, right, so euros, huh? Let's go check it out. Let's go see if we can get anything done. Where the fuck am I at? Oh, it was Sanitar and his boys. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, it was my bad. I should have, but I didn't. For some reason, I just thought.
And the gravity of that realization has not left them. The pressure of those two options presses against their every thought, demanding a resolution they keep delaying. Neither option allows them to remain where they stood, and the discomfort of that is mounting steadily. Then the Six of Pentacles appear, exposing the imbalance that the wise figure called out so directly. Six of Pentacles reveals this connection has been lopsided, with you giving far more than you received back. The wise figure named that imbalance for exactly what it is, unfair and completely unsustainable going forward. Six of Pentacles says this person was confronted with the reality that they took without ever matching it. They benefited from your loyalty, your patience, and your presence without ever returning that investment equally. The wise figure declared that you deserve reciprocity, and continuing without it disrespects everything you offer. Six of Pentacles confirms genuine shame surfaced when that imbalance was exposed, and it stung deeply. The final card is the Emperor, sealing the authority behind this entire message with undeniable structural weight. The Emperor confirms the wise figure spoke from earned respect, not from jealousy or petty interference at all. This advice came from protection, from genuine care, and from watching this person waste their time repeatedly. The Emperor says they were told to take ownership, grow up, and stop treating your heart carelessly. That directive landed hard, and the Emperor confirms it was received as the wake-up call intended. What was spoken cannot be unheard, and the pressure of that truth builds inside them with each day. Now, let us go deeper, because I need to sit with your energy and address where you are. You reached a place of emotional exhaustion, one that most people would not have survived this long. The patience you extended was not ordinary. It stretched far beyond what was fair or reasonable to expect. Quiet frustration has been simmering beneath your surface, and lately it has grown harder to contain. You gave without conditions for so long, you forgot what it felt like to receive anything back. That realization hit you recently, not as a sudden shock, but as a slow ache building over time. You looked around at the investment you poured in, and finally asked if the return justified the cost. The answer stung, and the cards on this table are reflecting that sting with absolute precision today. You poured yourself into something without being replenished, and the emptiness that followed was not imagined. The first card on your side is the Three of Swords, validating the ache sitting inside you. Three of Swords confirms a wound that was never properly addressed, one that reopens every time you reflect. This card says the disappointment you carry is not imagined. It is earned, and it is completely legitimate. The disappointment did not arrive from nowhere. It was built slowly by receiving less than you deserved. Three of Swords reveals you grieved something that technically never ended, mourning what it should have been. You compared the reality of what you received to the vision of what you believed it could become. That gap between what you expected and what arrived created a sadness you swallowed quietly for too long. Three of Swords tells me you internalized blame that was never yours, taking responsibility for their distance. You convinced yourself that if you had been better, more patient, or more understanding, it would have worked. That lie exhausted you from the inside out, and the cards need you to release it without guilt. The next card on your side is the Four of Cups, capturing exactly where your emotional posture landed. Four of Cups shows a withdrawal, not from weakness, but from a place of complete emotional saturation inside. You pulled back because you had nothing left to give, and that retreat was quiet self-preservation. Four of Cups stopped expecting, stopped hoping, and started protecting